The Volvo XC40. It has an interesting story to tell, and it's been made possible by our today's sponsor, Zeiss DriveSafe lenses. The XC40 was born to compete against three established names: the BMW X1, the Audi Q3 and the Mercedes-Benz GLA, all of which were in this segment at least 5 years before the Swedish decided to grab a bite of this pie. An important pie because in the world where the money flows, this segment sells. So even though Volvo was late to the party, they came prepared. The XC40 was immediately recognized as a success, packing more comfort features over the established names. It looked equally well dressed and offered similar levels of comfort.
Recognition. It was sure to follow. The most prominent for the XC40 was the European Car of the Year award given to it at the 2018 Geneva Motor Show. As a result, its credibility was established, its appeal went through the roofs. But Volvo, they weren't done. So in typical OEM fashion, they introduced a facelift. The facelift is now in India, and I'm here with the car to tell you all that has changed with it.
Together with the XC60 and the XC90, the XC40 completes Volvo's global SUV lineup. It's based on the compact modular architecture co-developed with Geely Group. From a design perspective, the XC40 is more of a cousin than a sibling to the larger 90 and 60 SUVs, with its own personality, expression, and character.
So here it is under the spotlight, or rather under the street light, the updated XC40. So what has changed with it? Most of the things on the outside are here. On the front of it, you have new LED headlamps. You also have a new bumper, new casing for those LED fog lamps, new design for the alloy wheels, and they aren't as attractive as the ones they replace. Also very important for me to mention, the XC40 was initially, or the first XC40 that was offered, used to come with a dual tone color treatment. The R trim is gone, and gone has the dual tone treatment, and that necessarily is not the best thing that they've done with this car. So if you're wondering what has really changed with it, you'll have to come peep in here.
The XC40 was initially offered with a diesel-only engine. Then followed the petrol-only unit. This one is an evolution. There's a 48-volt mild hybrid system plugged with this 4-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine. The result? 197 horses, 300 Nm of torque, and a claimed 0 to 100 sprint time of 7.6 seconds, courtesy Electric Assist.
7.6 seconds. Well, let's verify that, shall we? A little bit of wheel spin, but off we are in the XC40. Now the power and torque figures would make you believe that it is adequate for the kind of SUV that it is. But in the real world out there, it doesn't feel as energetic, and that is primarily because of this gearbox. It's a little lazy. But if you dial things back to normal, it doesn't offer too much that you could complain about. In fact, this is the moment when you realize how comfortable and supportive these seats are, just the way the Volvo XC40 drives. A luxurious driving experience and wood for the inside of the cabin. They go hand in hand. Hence, Volvo XC40 now introduces a wooden trim on the dashboard. Now that does elevate the cabin experience, but what truly makes it classy is this lovely gear knob selector. In a country where IKEA gets to manufacture assemble-it-yourself furniture made of plywood and chewing gum, we have an automotive brand like Volvo who is committed towards making their cabin a lot better place. And that's what they've achieved with this new XC40. Also, unlike the rest of the German SUVs, the XC40, it does its center console a little different. If you notice, a majority of the real estate here is covered by this vertically mounted touchscreen infotainment system co-developed with Google. Now what that means is that you switch it on and you access your Google account that allows you to then download apps via the Play Store, which means you can download Spotify, log into Spotify, and boom, you have all your tracks on this device without you connecting your phone via Bluetooth or a wire, whatever. Same goes for maps. You have your saved places, most recent searches, everything on this device. The cabin remains clutter-free and the driving experience is so much better and intuitive. This gets a 4G connectivity with a SIM built inside. What else would you want from your infotainment system? Now, just like me, if you are wondering what is Vipul up to with the Volvo XC40 driving through these empty streets of Mumbai, well, it is fun, and fun shall be had with the help of Zeiss Drive Safe lenses. Yep, these ones, and they are pretty awesome. In fact, I think anyone who loves to drive should make these their go-to lenses. Corrective or a styled accessory, they do promote safe driving. I look real good today. I look real good today.
Let's shift our focus back on the car. Is the XC40 now better than what it used to be? One of the biggest challenges that the XC40 faced was rear seat comfort. It's upright and it's cramped, and Volvo, well, they've made no changes to address this, which I feel is a missed opportunity. A two-step recline would have definitely fixed this.
So apart from the engine, it is a rather dull facelift. And to be honest, that mild hybrid system, it doesn't really add a whole lot power or a whole lot efficiency. So what's the point of this facelifted XC40? Well, this is unashamedly proud of being one of the most comfortable drives out there. And that is fine by me.